Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the second edition of our exciting webinar series with our esteemed partner, IBM. In this edition, we will discuss the Omnichannel success stories of the APAC region. Taking us through this interesting session, we have our eminent speakers, Ritesh Amin, Senior Supply Chain Technical Specialist, IBM Technology. Along with him, we have Krishna, Director Business Development, Acuba Consulting. Ritesh, Krishna, thank you for joining us. So in this session, we will try and answer some important questions that organizations might have to understand the success stories in this region. So Ritesh, coming to you with the first question that we have is, could you provide more insights into the factors that have led retailers in this region to contemplate moving to an enterprise-led order management system?
Thanks, Suchita, for the invite. It's a pleasure to be on this webinar. Again, back to your question. Again, it's a very interesting question, especially for the APAC region, because consumers are experiencing innovative customer service solutions across all industries, and their expectations for retail shopping continue to skyrocket. So as a consequence, retailers need to stay on top of evolving expectations and adapt in a swift and agile manner. However, the most successful retailers will stay ahead of the curve by actively shaping customer experience expectations rather than merely reacting to them. Unfortunately, delivering an authentic, integrated omnichannel shopping experience is still a distant aspiration for most retailers. Historically, retail success has been centered on the 4 Ps of marketing: product, price, placement, and promotion. However, this focus is shifting due to a number of factors, including the evolving retail value proposition for retailers, attempt to better align the models with customer needs, and emerging technologies such as AI and I would say cognitive computing. So going forward, as retailers strive to meet customers' cross-channel expectations, their capabilities will be built around the 4 Cs: consistency across channels, content and information to make informed decisions, convenience in how they buy, receive, and obtain customer service. At the same time, contextual, relevant, and personalized interaction. So the 4 Cs can be thought of as elements that are essential to create a compelling customer experience. In short, successful retailers don't have to be great at every criteria, just superior where it matters most to the target customers. So this brings up a challenging question, namely about which capabilities should retailers invest in. So here comes the IBM order management solution, which is a complete and a comprehensive order management solution. It provides vast capabilities that can be used within different industries. It works with clients' existing systems and provides a centralized, scalable, real-time view of inventory and demand. So the role and goal of next generation order management solution is to allow clients to deliver a seamless and consistent experience to its customers with a centralized commerce solution. So this provides clients with a single view to manage orders. Moreover, such a system can provide a real-time view of inventory, regardless of the channel being used by the customer. So with a complete omnichannel order management platform, IBM clients can provide the customers with the product and services they need and when they need it.
Thank you, Ritesh. That was insightful. Krishna, would you like to add your thoughts to it?
Happy to be part of this series. So as Ritesh mentioned, the surge in order volumes during COVID times has really put a lot of supply chain systems to test. This was great. This was a great opportunity to most of the retailers to have a deeper look into their outdated and ineffective tools. Some of the key challenges that we unearthed during this discovery was improving the customer experience, global inventory visibility, omnichannel sales, and data-driven insights.
Yeah. So now we move on to our second question. How does your standard sales cycle typically unfold? Is it a standard pitch and win approach, or do you have to often need to tailor it to address specific client issues, possibly involving demos, proof of concepts, or anything else? Ritesh, could you elaborate?
Suchita, this is again a very interesting and always asked question by our management as well, especially. So length and complexity of the sales cycle can vary depending on factors such as the required use cases, the size of the customer's organization, and the industry in which they operate. So IBM typically works very closely with its customers to ensure that IBM order management is configured and implemented to meet their specific business needs. So IBM, along with Acquire, our trusted partner, works closely with the prospect to understand the specific challenges and requirements related to order management. So we also ask probing questions to identify pain points, current systems in use, and business goals. So depending on the prospect's needs and level of interest, there is a detailed presentation of IBM order management. So this presentation may include features, benefits, case studies, and how the solution can address the prospect's unique requirements. In many cases, IBM order management solution may require specific configurations to align with the prospect's business processes. A proof of concept, which we also call POC, may be proposed to demonstrate how the solution would work within the prospect's environment. Again, on the deployment side, as IBM offers flexible deployment models, OMS can be deployed on containers in a variety of hybrid cloud configurations, on premises, and even as a SaaS product. So this also influences to shorten the sales cycle as we can adapt to the prospect's deployment requirements. I would also like to ask Krishna to answer from a partner's perspective on how they support IBM during the sales cycle to address the prospect's business case.
Thank you, Ritesh. So as a partner, Acquire takes a very customer-centric approach, working very closely with IBM on every sales opportunity. We play a very advisory role to the customer in terms of product fitment, pricing strategy, architecture options, and deployment models.
Let's try and understand how do the key product features align with addressing the business requirements of the client? And could you provide an overview of what a typical solution looks like?
Well, let me explain. We have done a couple of order management implementations on cloud in this geography recently. In both these implementations, Sterling Order Management was designed to help businesses manage their order processing and fulfillment efficiently. I will explain how key product features of Sterling Order Management align with addressing the business requirements of the customer. This will provide an idea of how a typical solution in this market would look like. Let's start with inventory management. All retailers would now like to manage a single pool of inventory across multiple channels and geographies, online and offline. Also, maintaining a real-time visibility into inventory levels across the supply chain to prevent stockout and overpromise scenarios. The newly introduced IBM Sterling Inventory Visibility offers robust inventory management capabilities, allowing businesses to track inventory levels, allocate inventory efficiently, and maintain safety stock levels. The new system also provides a lot of levers for the business and operations to make changes dynamically. When it comes to order management, it is an age-old requirement from the customers to have a centralized order repository and processing customer orders from various channels, including e-commerce, call centers, POS, and marketplaces. In the solutions that we have implemented, we were able to integrate orders from all platforms like e-commerce, stores, marketplaces into a central system for orchestration. IBM Sterling OMS also uses advanced algorithms to intelligently route orders to the most appropriate fulfillment centers or stores based on factors like inventory availability, location, and shipping cost. It also analyzes and simulates orders and business scenarios to identify the best sourcing decision to balance and improve capability. For both these customers, we have implemented IBM Store Engagement to help store employees provide omnichannel services in the store for fulfillment. We have also tried to keep the solution configuration heavy without any customizations. In very rare cases, the solution was customized to meet the unique requirements of the customer. Overall, to summarize, Sterling Order Management aligns with addressing business requirements of the customer by providing a comprehensive platform that enhances order processing, inventory management, and customer experience while promoting operational efficiency and scalability.
Let's take it a bit further. Can you state in detail about the challenges encountered throughout the course of the solution, encompassing both technical and managerial aspects?
So implementing any order management solution is extremely challenging, and many people equate it to a heart transplant. This can be a complex endeavor, and organizations often face various challenges, both technical and managerial, throughout the implementation project. Integrating any order management system with systems like ERP, CRM, e-commerce platforms can be challenging due to differences in the data structures, protocols, and APIs. Ensuring seamless data flows and real-time updates can be technically demanding. This is where Acquire introduced intelligent middleware called ACOM. This is our proprietary middleware with pre-built connectors to leading carriers, marketplaces, e-commerce, and SAP system. Building any new integration was a matter of hours using this product. Another challenge that we faced was to migrate historical orders and inventory into the new system. Data cleansing, transformation, and validation was often required. Acquire built a data migration factory to address this challenge. We also migrated data in batches before going live and ensured that a limited set of in-flight orders needed migration on the day of go live. Balancing the need of customization to align with specific business processes while avoiding excessive complexity can be challenging. Over customization can also lead to high maintenance cost and future upgrade difficulties. We worked with customer in an advisory mode to provide industry standard solutions by minimizing the need of customization and keeping the solution out of box. In our previous implementations, we observed a lack of effective governance can result in decision-making bottlenecks and project delays. Acquire created a governance team comprising of senior executives from both sides. This helped not only to resolve the dependencies, but also to keep the project on track.
So now, can you state what are the benefits that the customer have been able to see following the implementation of this solution?
Let me share some of the benefits that our customer gained post-implementation of Sterling OMS project. Let me start with the Indian customer, which was the first SaaS implementation in India. The client achieved real-time data-driven decision and higher accuracy by employing business logic to gather ATS calculation with a real-time availability monitor. It was instantaneously published to multiple selling channels. We were able to increase process efficiency with zero manual intervention, since automation helped in a large amount of data to be processed without any interruption. More than 100 stores were converted into omnichannel stores by activating ship from store, click and collect, and return at store features. Some of the key benefits observed by our Singapore customer was enabling 37 countries with inventory visibility and centralized order management across globe. By implementing a robust order management system the right way, they were able to reduce 70% the order fulfillment turnaround time. With accurate delivery date promising and adherence to the promise, the order cancellation was reduced by 2%. Ritesh, would you like to add some benefits here?
Definitely, Krisha. Again, to add on the two customer references you mentioned, this also proves to show that order management is more than just a cost management tool. It improves the top line revenue through an accurate inventory promising, better inventory visibility, and letting shoppers know how easy it is to get products. IBM order management is not just a solution that's good enough for the present, it is a solution that is future ready. To enable the most consistently reliable inventory promise for clients, IBM continually invests in AI and the machine learning ML features as well. So IBM OMS is not all about accelerating new capabilities and experience, but at the same time responding more intelligently to changes in market dynamics. So despite all of this advanced capability, the solution is meant to simplify technology complexity. Another core principle behind OMS is to build brand value and love. So OMS enables this by helping vendors to serve customers in the channel they prefer and ensuring a frictionless customer experience. So customer satisfaction scores have been improved and a big margin, I would say by 15 to 20% by redesigning the ordering experience. The third principle is to maximize the top line revenue opportunities for client. So OMS achieves this by empowering store associates to convert every engagement and service interaction into an opportunity to fulfill demand. Lastly, OMS is designed with improved profitability in mind. OMS can optimize fulfillment based on the business rules that maximizes results without compromising the customer experience. Over to you, Suchita.
Thank you, Ritesh, for sharing your thoughts from an IBM perspective. So now this brings us to our final question. What is your view on the future of IBM Sterling OMS within the APAC market? And could you elaborate on the strategies that IBM is employing to meet the unique demands of this region?
Again, if we refer back to all your questions, I would say there are many challenges which today's vendor face. And the biggest challenge is providing customers with the experience they expect. For example, with a major shift towards contactless order fulfillment, numerous retailers had to use makeshift methods to add fulfillment option. So such non-streamlined methods include curbside pickup, shipping from the storefront, and picking up online orders in store. Additionally, it has become increasingly challenging to meet customer expectations with the escalating complexity in orders, fulfillment, and pricing. So the number of required relationships with multi-brand, multi-region, and multi-enterprise supply chain has exploded. So this has complicated further with many supply chain vendors having specific needs around advanced inventory segmentation and intricate product and service configuration. So in essence, businesses are struggling to quickly adapt to disruptions in the supply chain, the supply pressure, logistic limitations, your dramatic demand mix changes, and a sudden shift from physical to online retail. So such changes in policies and processes can put an big strain on vendors. So this has recently witnessed in the early stages of COVID-19 pandemic, and seemingly overnight, vendors were forced to adapt to in-person restrictions and instead has to drastically expand the e-commerce options for customers. So again, customers today increasingly expect fast and free delivery fulfillment. Moreover, customers' buying journeys are now heavily influenced by digital interactions, particularly through social media. So as a result, retailers and business-to-business companies need to adapt their operations to support new initiatives that better meet those expectations. So IBM Order Management Solution can solve the challenges described so far. It provides many benefits such as real-time inventory visibility, order tracking from inception to delivery, and automation of otherwise manual fulfillment processes. So OMS can help guarantee fulfillment orders, lead to fewer back orders, and provide more accurate promise dates throughout the ordering process. Another benefit is that physical stores can decrease inventory holding cost by exposing your slow-moving stock or end-of-season inventory automatically. Again, OMS can further, I would say, simplify order orchestrations by consistently delivering the perfect order, regardless of the order volume or intricacies of product and service configuration. So this is achieved by unifying sourcing options and providing, I would say, collective insights into the inventory availability across multiple entities. Again, OMS can further help businesses to monitor the key performance indicators, such as on time and in full, or vehicle on the road, or expedited freight. So thus ensuring that service level agreements, SLAs, are comfortably met. Again, the last KPI, I would say, which is a great KPI, which IBM calls out of place inventory, because many retailers would benefit from tagging out of place inventory, such as online only product that happens to have been returned to a physical storefront. So this inventory can be prioritized to be used for an online order and counted as a store sell. So thus improving the store's profitability. Over to you, Sujita.
Thank you, Ritesh. Actually, thank you to both of you. This was an interesting session. I think it was interesting to know a lot of things that the businesses has to encompass to understand and be successful in this region. Before we wrap up, thank you to the wonderful audience for joining us today. We hope you found this webinar informative, and we will come back with more in the future. So stay tuned. Have a fantastic day ahead.